Let's get it!
Broadcasting to you from a little grass shack in the middle of the Pacific.
Live in the place to be.
Well, they're actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah!
But they are the premier Pacifica show that shines a spotlight on positive Pacific Islanders.
You listening to the sound.
Role models coming brown every Thursday night at 6.
East to west, we getting hurt.
Brought to you by Pacifica by Design. It's the iconic Faika podcast with your hosts, Naki and Carl.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Happy Thursday.
It is. I love having this at the end of the week. Almost Friday.
Yeah.
And we get to chop it up and talk about our community events in full swing. We are in the busiest time of the year for community events. There's just too many to get to. We're going to talk about that. That's always a big part of the show, but at this time of the year, it's even bigger. We have a guest, Naki. I don't know if you were chasing. I think this one was kind of given to us, but we do have a guest in the back half, and a lot of you are going to see her performing on different stages throughout the Bay Area and beyond this summer. We have a WNBA update, and if we have the time, we'll even talk a little bit about the guy at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh,
in the White House.
So irritating. But this past weekend, I went to Pacific Feats on Saturday, and it was at Morgan Hill Outdoor Sports Center in Morgan Hill. Crazy. I love the venue though. So it was they had an emergency pivot and had to change the location of where Pacific Feats was happening. And so we went to go check it out. I love that venue. I'm hoping.
Had you been there before, or was it your first time?
This is my first time at the Morgan Hill location. And so I like the location. I hope that it will continue to be there just because it was a lot of open space. It was people friendly. But Chris New performed, who we love, Chris and Lita. Hey girl. Who else? I got Wild Someone's food booth was there, and I got to get my poke nachos. So good.
Awesome.
So good. The performers were really good. Stone 2, if that's how you say it, Stone 2. Atamai Cultural Dance Group was there, which of course, Reno and Heavenly Anuai had that up. Tanel performed. Hi Guy Lai performed. And then they had a special performance from Blast, who is a popular rapper from the Bay Area. So, and I'm old, so I was like, oh yay, so everyone was excited to see him. The weather was not that bad. I thought it was going to be like crazy hot. We got to take our lawn chairs, sit on the grass. I really enjoyed that venue. So I enjoyed myself, actually. There was a lot of booths there. Funnel Keke, who you'll see this Friday also at Anisha Night Market. They were there, but their line I was going to go get a funnel cake, but their line was so long. So a lot of the places, the lines were long. And then I was dying for poke nachos. So I had patience. And
so are you a funnel cake fan?
I like funnel cake. Not that I can eat the whole thing, but I like funnel cake. And theirs is really good, funnel cake. And if you go to Nisha Night Market this Friday, you can try and purchase funnel cake.
I'm surprised. Naki's been losing weight. So when I hear when I hear
would have
this,
gotten it and taken a bite. I just need a taste. So, I'm on a protein kick. I don't want to say how much weight I lost because I'm just going to wait until it's like a lot, and then I hit you with it. But
so what's been working? What's been working for for you on the journey?
Hitting my protein goals every week. It's just making sure that I get at least 100 grams of protein every day.
So is
And
that something you got to plan out, or because you don't just get there? If you don't pay attention to it, you're not going to make it, right?
oh
So
yeah, no, I make it a point to get, like, there's the protein bars that I shop for alone has 20 grams of protein. And then I found this chia, I know, y'all don't want to, I'm gonna tell you anyway, chia seed pudding that has fiber, because we need fiber and protein, but it's coconut milk, and I mix a third cup of chia seeds and maple syrup, and you stir it up, leave it overnight in the refrigerator, and then in the morning, Mo and I have been cutting up mangoes, sliced mangoes, strawberries, and then I made another batch, and I'm going to put blueberries in it.
I think it's makes it easy. It's not easy, but it makes it easier when there's somebody else in the house doing it
Yeah,
with you,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's just me. It's
Well,
just me.
Mo's doing it, right?
Yeah, and I took, like, you at Pacific Feeds. You can't take outside food. So I was specific in getting poke nachos because of the fish and the and it's a lot healthier than other stuff. But the funnel kick it is just, I just wanted a taste. I just wanted to take that edge off, and I didn't get a chance because the line was long. And my son-in-law was performing Hi Guy Lai. So if you didn't know, go check out his page. Go follow Hi Guy Lai. You're going to love his music. He played his music. He had a live band on. They did really good. Live music, live bands are kind of rare. So when you get to see somebody and their band play, it was really, really good. A couple of people had bands, but, Hi Guy Lai was, he's my son-in-law, y'all. Go follow his page. Go follow him and go get his merch. He'll be at Nesia Night Market this weekend. So
Oh, will he?
yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll be there. We're at every Nesia Night Market, but he did a great job performing. And I'm not being biased. I'm not just saying this because he's my son-in-law. He really is very talented. Chris Neal, he's very talented. It's like Chris Neal, he is a great singer. I really enjoy his music. There was a couple of kids that were on there too, and I'm old, but all the performers were really good. They literally were really good. And of course, Tanel, she's always good. She's always on point. I think they did a great job with the venue, with their emergency pivot that they did. I really enjoyed the venue. I really enjoyed Pacific Feeds. Mo and I just got to relax, sat in our chairs, enjoyed the weather, enjoyed really good music. Of course, DJ Scylla was the DJ, so she played a lot of great music, a lot of dancing. They did a really good job. Cam 454, he's always great on the mic. I really enjoy him. I did see him before he got on stage. He's a little thin now. I was like, okay, he looks really good. He lost a weight, and I was like, okay, what you doing? He's like, I think everybody's on this health kick, trying to get better, just trying to feel better and be healthy. And so Cam 454, go follow him on Instagram. It's Cam, but his Instagram is Cam 454. Go follow him. You'll see his journey. But Pacific Feeds did a really good job. I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed the venue. I can't say how much. If you missed it, try to catch it next year, because hopefully it'll be there. But they've been, I think they try to give everybody a different experience. I think we talked about this last week. They try to give everyone a different experience by going to different locations every year. So this one was a good one. I really enjoyed it. But I was entertained. I enjoyed the weather, and it was just lots of fun.
Yeah, some of the events we go to, most of the events you go to, if it's a 10-year, it's 10 years in the same place. And that has a good vibe to it too.
Yes,
But Pacific Feeds has really embraced hey, we'll show you a new place. It may not be the same place. It may be the same place we were at 3 years ago, but I've come to expect to like that from them.
And it's venues you've never been before. Like
Right.
I've never been to this Morgan Hill place. I've never been to when they were downtown San Jose that one year. I've never been there. So they take us on a journey. So
Was IPS the security?
no, it was a different security group. They did a good job. taking care of everyone. I don't know what security group was there, but they did a really good job and very friendly, and they stuck to business. Hey, Milford. Hey, Star. Hey, Star. Julian, thank you for tuning in. Luafulu, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Lai. So yeah, that was me on Saturday, Pacific Feeds. I really enjoyed myself. Go, go, go. I would love to see like our guest that we have in the second half who's coming on at 6:30, Keniya Moala. I would love to see her on Pacific Feeds stage next year. I think as she's been performing all over the Bay Area, she'll be coming on to talk about her event in September and where you can see her from now until September. She's a talented singer. We've seen her at Pacific Islander Cultural District, their grand opening.
That's right, the parade.
So yes, so I'm excited to talk to her and about her journey and where you can see her. I know I'm going off track, but anyway, I'd love to see her next year at Pacific Feeds. That would be awesome. And then Sunday, I took my brother, Mo, and my husband, in case you don't know, his name is Mo. So when you see him and you see me, say hi to Mo. But Mo and I took my brother, Pete. It was his birthday on the 12th. And so we took him to this restaurant in Benicia called Sailor Jack's. So good. It's on the water. It's at the edge of Benicia. If you're in the area, go check it out. They have great seafood. We sat on the water. They have a restaurant and then they have seating outside that's on the water. So we sat on the water. It was really good. I had fried fish taco. They come in twos, but I had one. And then the other one sat in my refrigerator. But JT is on with Rhythmic Catalyst. He'll be also part of the conversation that we'll be having in the second half with Keniya and her amazing self. So thank you, JT, for hooking us up.
So I know that especially Big Body Cisco has talked a lot about last few weeks about polys in places where there's alcohol, acting right, trying to break the stereotype. How do we do at Pacific Feeds?
We did so good at Pacific Feeds. And this goes for JT's events too. They really are organized. They really take care of their people, but also for some reason we're handling ourselves at these events where there's alcohol. We're well behaved, and that's just the thing. And I'm going to say it again, like these people put on these events for us to enjoy spaces where, us brown folks can go and enjoy people that look like us on stage, and all the time and effort that people put into putting these functions on for us. It's so it's refreshing to actually get to see all the performers perform and take part of the vendors that are there, eat the food, buy the merchandise. Just a lot of time and effort goes into these events. Like we said last week, the time and effort and the work that people do, and the performers that come from all over the United States that come to this venue to perform for you. It's so awesome that when we, handle our alcohol and just enjoy everyone's company. And I think that's what's a big shout out to JT for the events that he puts on. That's exactly what you get. You get your money's worth. You get entertained. You get great music. And so you'll hear all about that when Keniya comes on at 6:30. We can't wait to talk to her. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, so cut me off. Tell me about your weekend.
Have you seen, before we do that, have you seen the video clips of Kendrick Lamar in Germany and Poland? And
oh my
gosh,
He's
those concerts look
crazy,
buck wild. That first time I saw it, I was like, wait a minute, where is that? And I think the one I saw that I sent you was Poland, and then I saw a clip of Germany too. It was like, man, those crowds were going off, and it's kind of cool to see. Like, you always think of Kendrick Lamar, United States events, that kind of thing, but to see how big he is in Europe, specifically Germany and Poland, it kind of blew my mind. I watched that clip a couple times. It's just like, man, those people love themselves some Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, That was good. I've seen that. It's been going viral on social media.
Yeah, and though every word, the whole song, the crowd knows the word, knows the music, and it's almost like a mosh pit kind of thing, like a metal kind of atmosphere at a
Mhm.
Kendrick Lamar concert. But man, those are some big concerts with a ton of people. So this last weekend, I went camping. I went to Fort Bragg, and I've been wanting to go camping, but I'm old and I don't want to. I don't want to sleep on the ground anymore. So I've got an SUV, and I bought the bedding and the bed, the frame,
Mhm.
to put in the back and put the seats down, scoot the passenger seat all the way forward, and man, it was comfortable. So that
Nice.
was kind of the test run. Good to be in Fort Bragg. Got to spend Friday and Saturday with my sister,
Nice.
and So I grew up in Fort Bragg, and she's like, "Have you ever been to Belinda Beach?" And I was like, "Nah, I've never been to Belinda Beach." It literally is like 2 miles away from my house.
Oh wow.
Never knew the beach was there. It's got a waterfall right down onto the beach.
Oh, you sent me a picture of that. Yeah.
It's crazy. And I was like, man, and that's the thing is that I was thinking about as you grow up around places, like what places
Mhm.
are in the Bay Area that, hikes or waterfalls or things that you just wouldn't think of. So yeah, I was like, man, I lived here for decades and never knew that that was there. So had a good time.
Yeah.
Um, and now I think I'm ready to go find some campgrounds and find some hikes and waterfalls and all that great stuff pretty soon. And
Did Molly sleep in the SUV too?
no, no, no.
Oh.
She was inside.
Oh.
She was. You know what's weird is there were bears and there were wild animals when we grew up, but everybody had a dog. Every house had a dog. There were no fences. Your dogs ran around. I think they kept the bear and a lot of the animals
Mhm.
away. Now a lot of people don't have dogs, right? So there's a lot more bear sightings, a lot more of mountain lions and all that crazy stuff. So it felt different, than when I was there as a kid. But no, she was definitely inside the house. I was in the car, but learned a lot of things I'm going to need to bring with me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to setting out and seeing some sights coming up soon. So excited about that.
Awesome. Our Leah Fatlava is tuned in. She's also Flip It
Flip it,
Girl.
girl.
Flip It Girl on Instagram. She flips furniture. Amazing. She turns like pieces of junk into amazing furniture with a little island twist. So go follow Flip It Girl on Instagram and Facebook and all social media outlets. So thanks for tuning in. Aulele Palitaonga. Thank you. Oh, give me hit all the vowels. Hit all the vowels. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We have Keniya Moala on the second half. Thank you for tuning in. We will go into everything that is happening coming up in the community events, which we are going to hit in a couple of minutes. But this week, I wanted to talk about what hit my news feed and what really pissed me off was the Minnesota Lynx.
Alyssa Peely.
Wade Alyssa Peely this week.
Yeah, eighth pick overall in the
Mhm.
2024
Mhm.
WNBA draft. I don't know if she ended up the wrong place. I mean, I was kind of thinking this was going to happen because she's having a hard time
Yeah.
getting on the court.
Yeah.
The Lynx
She has like
have
no playing time. That coach, what is it, Reeves?
she's averaging so Peely was only averaging 6 minutes a game, and that's one of the problems. I think if she catches on in a different place, it's going to be
Yeah.
different. But the Lynx are like they're loaded. They have
Yeah.
Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams, and
They
Alana
made it
Smith.
to the champion. I mean, they've been played 4 years in a row, headed to the champ. So, and I get that. So they have
That team stacked.
they think that they have everyone they need. They just let the wrong person go. wrong person. They waived the wrong person, which I think now rumor has it that she's talking to the Sparks and Chicago. I could be wrong, but that's rumor has it. I'm wanting her to talk to Golden State Warriors, but I don't think we have enough clout yet. But man, she would be a great addition to the Warriors. Just saying, Warriors. I just was bummed to see that happen because she wasn't given the chance to play and not that much time. And so I know we don't really know the whole story, what happened, if there was anything that happened, but I'm begging Golden State, please, please, because I would actually go to a WNBA game if she was playing. If she was playing for the Warriors, I would
Team
go.
with a Polynesian player on it. Yeah, then that's
Yeah, I would go.
something I think. But yeah, I think the writing was on the wall when you're getting 6 minutes a game. That's and you're winning, and the team's
Yeah,
winning, right? That's going to
yes,
be probably a situation where she goes somewhere else. Hopefully, finds a place, finds the right
yeah,
niche.
yes. So hopefully things go right for her. I mean, I know she's going to go to a good team, so whoever gets her is going to be lucky, lucky, lucky. But should we go to community events and
I
then come
think we
back?
should.
All
Then
right.
we can get to our
So
guest.
this is where we try to tell you about everything that's happening around us, near us, and we do this weekly. And so we call it community events.
All right. Fatasi and APRI present Box Fit Fun with Will Shaw at the lab in India Basin Shoreline Park. It's free. 13-week program started in May. It runs through August 3rd. 11 to 15-year-olds are 1 to 2:30, and then the 16-year-old and older go from 3 to 4:30. Click the link on the flyer to register.
Awesome. Say Hey Salia presents Comedy Night at Billy Roy's on July 18th, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Check out Pacifica comedians Salia, Leela Kay, Corinne Salnave, Brianna Joy, and Elvin Maglinente. Sorry. Fremont at 3909 Thornton Avenue. Click the link in their bio to get tickets or purchase them at the door. How about that?
How about that? Our beloved Auntie John Aisha Enna's celebration of life service is happening Saturday, July 26th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Samoan Community Development Center at 2055 Sunnydale Avenue in San Francisco. The queen of the whole wide world was a staple in the Bay Area. Her work with PIYA and SCDC will always be remembered and cherished. Long live the queen. Show up to celebrate her life.
Yes. Creative Pacific Fashion Show is happening July 31st to August 2nd in Utah. As you know, the founder Afa Alu was killed last month during No Kings protests, and his team is continuing this fashion show in his honor. Please follow Creative Pacific on Instagram for all the latest and greatest information and click the link for tickets.
The Dominguez Samoan Congregational Church, Christian Church, Faika presents Punia Lava'a USA Tour 2025 beginning August 2nd in Los Angeles. Don't miss your chance to catch them at a city near you. Limited tickets per venue, and proceeds will benefit the building fund for the Dominguez Samoan Church. Scan the QR code for more information. Check out all the different cities on there. Find one of those at a place near you. Catch the nearest one.
Awesome. All My Uso's 10th annual Family Day Barbecue is August 16th. It's every year, third Saturday of August. It is a special event dedicated to celebrating community and honoring the memory of their late founder, JT Moia. Free health screenings, live performances, free music, food, raffles, backpacks for the kids, free haircuts by Feel Good Cuts. So many things to do there. Leave the drama at home. Come August 16th to Gilman Park in San Francisco.
Gonna be fun. Big day. Rhythmic Catalyst presents Josh Tatofi on September 4th at the Center for the Performing Arts in San Jose. Special guest Kenya will be, and everyone's favorite tag team MCs Western Conference will be there. Get your tickets now at joshtatofimusic.com and stick around because in a few minutes we're going to talk to.
We're going to hear all about it. We're going to hear all about it. Okay, so starting September 4th, all my usos will host monthly Talanoanga sessions on the first Thursday of each month. In Samoan, Talanoanga means conversation, and these sessions offer a space to break silence, openly discuss struggles, and begin healing. Rooted in Pacific Islander values, Amu recognizes that while strength is honored, it's also okay to not be okay. Healing looks different for everyone, and in all my usos, every emotion is valid in this judgment-free zone. These sessions are free, open to all ages, and include dinner. Free food. No commitment required, just your presence. Spaces is limited, so register today through clicking the link in their bio.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time too. I like to see the mental health.
And you know we love that free food.
Free food. It's good for your mental health. Free food is.
Yes.
The 2025 for $25 PBD campaign is still going on. Feel free to scan the QR code to donate. Thank you to everyone who has donated this far. We appreciate your contribution. If $25 isn't the right amount, feel free to donate $25,000 if you would like, or any amount that you feel is right for you.
$5. There you go. Thank you so much. I love our community announcements. I love our community, and we're so excited.
Now the good stuff.
The good stuff. Hi, Kenya.
Hi, family. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Keniya Moala.
Nervous. Sorry, guys.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's just us.
Okay.
We're so excited. And you don't know this, but we've been seeing you perform like at other places in the Bay Area. Like the last time we seen you was at the Pacific Islander Cultural District opening in San Francisco.
Yes.
So we're excited. Just tell us, well, first of all, welcome to the show. We appreciate your time. We know how busy you are, so we appreciate you squaring off this time for us. We know that you grew up in the Bay Area, and that your music has been hitting everywhere.
Thank
And
you
I
so
was
much.
telling my daughter, I'm like, guess who we have on? She's like, oh, who? And then she's like, I said, Keniya Moala. She's like, oh my God, you have her on. Oh my God, it's good to sit. I was like, oh,
Thank you. Okay.
So everybody's excited. Just also the thing that is your Bay Area local artist, you're about, well, you have been hitting big.
Thank you.
Especially with this show that's coming up. And I love your voice. And so tell us a little bit more about yourself and how you started.
Yes. So my name is Keniya. That's my artist name as well. And I am Tongan and Chamorro, Polynesian Micronesian. Shout out to y'all. Hey. I am from the Bay Area. I am from Hayward, California. Honestly, I've been singing since I was a child. We used to sing in church. Shout out to Falu Fanga. We used to sing at every family event. Me and my siblings, we had a little band like the Jackson 5. So it was super fun, and I've just been singing for my whole life basically. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there something specific that made you say, okay, I'm gonna take this to the next level? What made you say that?
Honestly, I would say I thought I had a gift from God, so I just thought, might as well just use it, So I feel like I don't want to waste this talent that I have, which is a blessing that I'm so grateful for, to share it with everybody. And why not just use it? So if you have a gift, use it, please.
I love that.
Did you know early on? So Naki and I can't sing, right? So there was no point in our lives where we said, wow, I'm pretty good at this. Was there a point in your life where you're like, hey, singing in the church, singing with your family, singing is a piece of the culture of the islands, but was there a point where you're like, hey, I'm not only do I love this, but I think I'm better, I'm good at it. Is there a point in that, or did you always know?
Honestly, I didn't really take it serious singing and take myself serious with singing until like I started making like Snapchat videos. I used to work at a grocery store, and every break that I had, I used to sing in the stairwell. And I would just record myself, and then like a lot of people would be like, "Oh my gosh, you sing so good!" And I was like, maybe I do kind of sing good. But yeah, that was the time, and that was about like probably 2016, 2017. So around
If you
there.
sound good with the acoustics in a stairwell, you
Yeah.
sound
Right?
really
I
good.
love, oh my gosh. That's the best way, yes.
I love it. I love that you found your passion early on in life. Like it's
Yes.
sometimes people don't find it at all, right? And so I
Mhm.
love that happened for you.
Thank you.
Is there someone that inspired you to that, or you like your role model, or besides your parents that helped you get to this point in your life?
Yes. So, if you don't know, my sister is a singer as well. Her name is Naki. She's my older sister, and she's honestly been singing her whole life too. She's staying with Fiji, and she's just been everywhere, to be honest. And I feel like she's a big inspiration for my career as well, because watching her grow up and do her thing and doing what she loves, I feel like that played a big part. Like I can do that too. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's one of my inspirations. And another one is Aradna, because
Oh
she's
yes.
always been my inspiration as well. The
Yeah.
queen, yes.
Yes. I love it. And is your
Thank you.
sister still singing?
Yes, she still sings.
Oh,
Just
awesome.
here and there. She did have a daughter, so she's taking a little break,
Oh,
but my
yes.
goddaughter,
Gotta
yeah.
do that. Gotta do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that for you.
Thank you.
You're and so who has well, how do I say this? When you are you when you first started, did you go out there and like can I, like who booked how did you know how to book your shows before you got someone to help you? You know what I'm saying? Like
So I've been doing like little covers here and there on Instagram and my social media accounts. And a lot of people reach out to me, and then my Flavors EP, it just dropped in November. Shout out to TK Moa, the producer slash manager,
oh,
TK
okay.
Nana. Yeah, so doing that project really helped me, just push me to go outside and start doing shows. And I feel like that's how it all started, to be honest, just last year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
mean, I've done backup and stuff, but
Mhm.
those are for other amazing artists that I've done that for. But yeah, for
But the
myself,
point
it's last
but
year.
the point that you're singing on your own
Mhm.
is solo, right? So not backup, but you're actually up front. Is there any point in your career where there was like stage fright of like, oh my gosh, now I'm on the spotlight's more on me, or was that just something that came naturally after doing the backup and doing the social media piece? Was there a point that there was a nervousness with it, or did you feel comfortable from the beginning?
Oh, for sure. Nervous every show that I do, to be honest. But I have, like, I always say, like, God put you on this stage for a reason. So do what you got to do and just show up. You know what I mean? There's no other choice. But just even though you're nervous and you have like you're fearful, just do what you got to do. So.
Yeah, we always say that to grow, you're going to have to be uncomfortable, right?
Hmm.
Sometimes if you're uncomfortable in a healthy way, right? Not
Yes.
crazy uncomfortable, but if you're uncomfortable, but you're doing something that you love or you're passionate about, there are moments of growth. I can't imagine the moments of growth being on stage in
Hmm.
front of people. So, big ups to you for recognizing that and saying, look, this is just something I'm going to have to get through
Hmm.
to move on. Are there points at this point in your career where you're sharing time, stage, marquee space at an event with anybody where you kind of look over and go, "Wow, I hadn't thought that I was going to be on the same marquee as, or what I mean, not billing, or sing the same night as somebody else." Have you had any of those moments yet? Because you're gonna if you haven't.
Yes, every single show I get to perform with so many amazing artists.
Yeah.
There's one show that I did with Western Conference back in October or November. I think November, but Sammy J was there, and I was like, I get to watch you from backstage? Like what? So I was so grateful to have that opportunity to just sing a song and to share that stage with him and the other amazing artists. And yeah, it's just been amazing, to be honest, with everybody. Yeah.
Is there someone that you haven't performed with besides Josh Tofi that we're going to go into deeper? But is there someone that you haven't performed with that is like on your wish list?
I said her name again. I'm saying it again.
Oh,
Aradna.
no.
Aradna, and I would love to perform with her and Sammy J as well. Again, and Fiji. Fiji. Yeah, that's those three. I got to share the stage with Tanel. She did oh my gosh, she did her thing, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so yeah, just shout out to them.
Big moments. Big moments.
Yes, for sure.
So the social media has played a big piece in your career. Did that help from a confidence standpoint to where I would imagine that doing that in front of your Instagram following, then that kind of parlays into then ending up being on stage or being in a studio or those kind of things. Is that a piece of your development? Was the social media important to you?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. If you look, I feel like I've grown a lot, to be honest, and I'm so grateful. But at my old videos that I used to post, I used to always cover my face and have the mic in my face and stuff. So now I'm just like, there's no point in doing that anymore. Just show your face and sing. And because I was so scared of showing like the ugly faces that you make when you sing. So it's like, but yeah, so I feel like I've definitely grown from like that standpoint of doing those old videos to now, which is so dope, to be honest.
Right. And like your first track was Intact, right? Did that
Yes.
come out while you were in high school?
Yes, it did. Yes. And
How did
honestly,
that shape your growth? Like we're talking about it right now.
yeah, that I don't know how. I mean, I do know how because my brother tagged literally everybody that he had as a friend on Facebook. So, so it helped a lot. But I didn't know it was that popular of a song until like random people would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's a Keniya Moala song. That's an Intact song." I would be like, "Oh my gosh, that is me."
So awesome.
But yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, yeah, it was a good time.
And then how do you like, being Tongan and Chamorro, how do you balance the cultural authenticity with the modern, R&B and pop? Have you done that, or is it coming up, or what are your feelings about how the two mix?
It's kind of similar. I mean, the values of course are the same, but with music wise, I feel like eventually I want to do Tongan songs and Chamorro songs. Yeah, I don't know how they would mix together as one song, but I definitely feel like I would do both songs. I mean, try my best.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. So tell us about September 4th. Like it literally is, time is flying. Tell us about how did you land that? How did you land that? It's a huge gig, and we're, opening for Josh Tofi. Like, congratulations, first of all.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That huge stage that you're going to be on with, Cisco Western Conference, of course. They draw a big crowd. You'll be drawing your crowd, Josh Tofi. Like, congratulations, like I said to that. But how did that come about?
So I dropped that Flavors EP last year, and then I had an interview with Polynesian Music Network, and they did a little snippets of me and saying all my information, and then a lot of people gained, like I got a lot of feedback and stuff, and then JT, shout out to JT at Rhythmic Catalyst team. I always shout out to JT and the Rhythmic Catalyst team. They're the ones that put me on for that show. So I'm so grateful for them. And I'm so excited to share the stage with so many artists, Johnny Sweet and Josh Tofi. So
it's so awesome. I was like, oh my God, that's so huge. It's huge for not only him, Josh Tofi, but for you as well. This is a big stage. And JT from Rhythmic Catalyst and his whole team, like once they believe in you, like that's it, and they've had Common Kings on when like many, many moons ago, you know what I mean? When they can afford to have them on. But I'm like, I'm like 5 years from now, JT, we can't afford to have her on.
Hey.
You continue to blow up. Like I hear your name in a lot of circles now. I see you performing everywhere, which is awesome. Where do you want to go from here? Like, I mean, that's a huge stage, but where do you want to go from here?
From here, I would say to work with artists from outside of America, from New Zealand, Australia, because I know there's so much talent in the world. And I just, I can't wait to, broaden my area and just reach out to them. And so
I think those are some of the things that happen when we talk to a lot of athletes, right? And they're, in college and they love to play whatever sport, right? And then they end up going to Europe, or they end up going to, some faraway place that they may never have gone if not for following their passion. And I think that music is definitely one of those where you could end up, on a stage in New Zealand or on a stage in Europe or somewhere, and you're like, how did I end up here? But following your passion opens up so many different doors. Are there any duets or anything that, artists that not only you like to perform on the same stage on the same night, but are there any artists that you would like that you've thought in your mind, hey, I wouldn't mind working with them on a joint venture?
Yes. So there are a lot, but let me try to keep it to 3. So there is Hales in New Zealand, I believe. And there's a producer named Eddie on the Beats. And there is Aradna again.
Yes.
Yes. So I would love to be with them.
I can't wait for JT to bring them.
JT, get it together. No,
yeah. I mean, she hasn't been here for a while. That's why I'm like, when she comes, oh my God, that's going to be huge.
Yes.
But and then have you two both on one stage. I will buy a ticket for that. I will buy a ticket to happen. Because I'm like, I know her.
I see you. That would be crazy. That would be,
How's the family been with your journey? So they have at least 2 singers that we know of in the family, but how has the family and the extended family and the community been through the journey to this point?
Yes, so my family, actually, we're all kind of musically inclined, fortunately. Like I said, my siblings and I had a band, and we all sing and we all play an instrument, thank God. And my dad is a singer and my mom is a singer, and my extended family, they've all just been very supportive of my journey and this whole music thing. And, I'm just so grateful and blessed to have them by my side and behind me just all the way through. So, yeah.
That's awesome. I know we don't want to keep you from your family. And are there any shout outs you'd like to get out before we let you go hang out with your family?
Oh, yeah. So September 4th, remember, there is a show, Josh Tofi. I get the blessing to open for him, and I just hope y'all buy your tickets and hope to see you there. So that's pretty much it. And also listen to my Flavors EP. Okay.
And we can find you on Spotify.
Yes, find me. Yes, Keniya, Keniye, Instagram, Keniya Moala, TikTok, Keniya Moala, and SoundCloud, Keniye. And then, that's about it. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you, guys.
We look forward to seeing you. Well, we'll be seeing you everywhere. And are you performing somewhere in between now and September 4th?
I think I'm just gonna practice. So
yeah.
I'm gonna be busy.
Literally around the corner. It's gonna come up so fast.
And for the people watching, we told you this last year with the Josh Totofi concert that it's gonna sell out. Get your tickets now. This is no different. It's gonna sell out. Get your tickets now. Don't wait, because if you wait, you're gonna end up like you did last year, where you're like, "Oh, I'll wait," and then you're wishing that you would have bought them. So get the tickets ahead of time. Definitely gonna sell out.
JoshTotofiMusic.com, RhythmicCatalyst.com. Get your tickets. Follow Keniya on social media. Also hit her up for tickets. She will direct you to the correct people, where to get the link. Keniya Moala is opening for Josh Satofi on September 4th. Oh my God, I just got the chills. Continued success for you. God bless you. Thank you for joining us this
Thank
evening.
you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Bye.
Oh my God.
That is an exciting young lady.
She
You can just feel the excitement where she's
fired
at.
me up of her. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, it's going to sell out as we get closer to the date. Follow Rhythmic Catalyst on social media. Follow Keniya Moala on all social media outlets. Get your tickets, rhythmiccatalyst.com or joshsatofimusic.com. You will see us there September 4th. It's going to be a great event. Josh Satofi on the main stage, Keniya Moala, and Western Conference, and I think she said Johnny Sweets. So please, please, please get your tickets now. Do not on the week of be like, I don't have any tickets. Do you have any tickets? Oh no, we don't got no tickets. We told you to go get it. You didn't listen. That's on you. But thank you, Keniya, for joining us. I'm telling you now. Thank you, Keniya, for joining us this evening. We're so grateful for her time. We know how busy she is, so for her to block out this time for us is greatly appreciated.
It's exciting young lady.
Excitingly, hey, look for her because pretty soon that her tickets gonna be $500 one day. She gonna be like Beyonce, and we'll be like, didn't we tell you you could have seen her on September 4th in 2025?
We'll be interviewing somebody who's opening for her later.
Yeah, later on we'll have someone else on the show that's opening for her. So mark our words, check her out, go listen to her music on all Spotify and SoundCloud and everywhere you can go. That is us, right? That's us. We're here every Thursday. Next week we have Jason Fanau on, who is a Pacific Islander clinician who will come on and talk about mental health, colorism in the Pacifica community. Jason Fanau, tune in next Thursday. Again, thank you, Keniya Moala, for joining us. Go get your tickets for September 4th. Rhythmic Catalyst is bringing you Josh Satofi. We're here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Come back to Faika with us.
Love y'all.